So you feel really, really tied to a situation in your life, okay? I feel like this is an experience that you had, and this experience, it makes you feel like really tied. Like, okay, let's say like you went through a traumatic experience, okay? And let's say it was something where you couldn't eat certain foods or you couldn't see daylight or something here. It's like now that you're out of the situation, you still feel like you have to follow those rules because you've been in it so long, and you feel almost like you feel tied to it. You feel like, you don't deserve this new beginning because it doesn't make sense to you. Like, because you're not able to understand why things went a certain way, it's tying you to the experience that you don't want to be in. So now that you're out of the situation, you're still keeping yourself from food. You're still keeping yourself from seeing daylight. You're keeping yourself from experiencing the things that you already was fighting to do. But now that I feel like whatever happened to free you, it's not something that you were totally in control of. So there was some type of ending that happened in your life, right? Let's say, like I said, a traumatic experience. Let's say the whole time you were in this situation, you were fighting to get out. You were fighting to get out, and you had a certain way of doing things, right? But that way didn't work. It wasn't working. As long as you tried it to make it work, it wasn't working. But something else happened, and it freed you from the situation, and it was surprising. Like, you didn't expect it to happen that way. You didn't expect yourself to be so free. So now that you feel free and stuff, it's almost another level of traumatizing. Like, you feel like, damn, it's like this energy is continuing on because you're afraid to be free, but you don't want to go back to the situation. But because it didn't happen the way that you wanted it to happen, you feel like you should still be in that traumatizing ass situation. Y'all, I hope y'all understand what I'm saying. It's like y'all have control issues. Like, y'all really wanted to be y'all's own hero. You know what I mean? But I'm getting that maybe like God got y'all out of this. You know what I'm saying? Y'all not gonna understand everything. Like, it's shit that be happening behind the scenes that you don't know why. For some of you, this could even, like, just imagine a bunch of money fall into your fucking just on your yard or something, and they're like, it has a note for you. It's saying it is yours. It's like, I'm getting that y'all wouldn't take it because y'all don't understand how the money got there or why y'all deserve the money. Y'all would feel guilty for taking it. That's what I'm getting. It's the same thing. Like, y'all don't understand how y'all got this freedom. Y'all feel like it's a catch to it. You know what I mean? But I'm getting that there's no catch to it. It's really about you. Like, there's a voice in your own head, your own intuition. It needs to be heightened. You need to be paying attention to it more, because the less that you listen to your intuition, the softer the voice gets, the more quieter it gets. So I'm getting that you need to practice listening to it more and more, because it's like something here, the situation that you were in, it was like you weren't able to listen to your intuition, because if you did, there were consequences, right? You felt like you couldn't be this version of yourself because you would get in trouble. But now that you are able to be free, it's important for you to start, like, with this Knight of Swords right here. It's like fiery communication. This person it's like argument, you know what I mean? This person is fighting back with their words. So I'm getting that you need to fight back with your truth. Okay, fight back with, even if that's an expression of something, you know what I mean? Like, you know your truth, and you know that there's a way that you like to express it. So, like walking outside barefoot, other people might look at you like you crazy because your feet gonna get dirty and there's bugs on the ground, and it just don't make sense. They don't understand the background behind it, you know what I mean? But you do. So it's like you need to be out there in that grass stumping, you know what I mean? Like, that's what I'm getting. It's the energy where you need to be acting a fool. You need to, like, let things blow up however they're gonna blow up, because I'm getting, you need to, like, there's something here. You have a fresh start. The page of cups right here. You have a fresh beginning here, and I feel like it makes you want to go in hermit mode. It makes you want to, keeps you from expressing who you are, who you always been, because things are too clean. Things are too, like, you're used to people arguing back with you or being held back. But now that you're able, like now that people are kind of like supporting you doing this, it feels weird. I'm getting a very demonic ass energy here though in the beginning. Like somebody really tried to hold you back from being this beautiful, like you're a light being, okay? I feel like you have a power, a superpower. And people are aware of this. People are very much aware. Like you have a loving gift, a gift that I'm getting is something here with love. Like you spread a deep love, spread a deep passion, a deep, I don't know, you make other people feel warm in some kind of way, okay? And I'm getting that it's crazy because we have the devil and then we have the Hierophant under it. So it's like, it's giving me this vibe that whatever you do, it's almost like strippers or like pole dancing, right? There's people that pole dance just for the money and they don't give a fuck. They will play their customers and stuff. But there's some people who really love it, you know what I mean? And they do it because they want to spread good vibes in the community. And I'm getting that there's some here where you're being misperceived, like people perceived you in the wrong way. And because you couldn't really like prove yourself to them, it's like you felt like you couldn't, you didn't have enough background knowledge, you didn't have enough to back you up with what you were doing, you know what I'm saying? So it's almost like they won, these people won over you, but really they were the real devils because they tried to, it's because like they didn't understand you, and because they wanted to understand something, they felt like they had authority over it when you weren't doing anything to hurt anybody. I'm getting like nobody was hurt, nothing was wrong. It's just that because you were doing a certain action or because you had a certain mindset, that they just felt like a rush of energy to just control it. I don't know. I'm getting you always had to watch what you said. You always had to watch how you did things or what you did or something. I'm getting that it's time for you to forgive yourself, okay? Because with this family dynamic card, with the 10 of Pentacles here, I feel like you have it's funny though, because like whatever community you were in, I feel like they were thriving off of your energy anyway, whether they knew it or not, okay? With this Page of Cups, I'm getting, it's just like they felt so pure, they felt so clean around you, they felt so heavenly around you. And it's not even something that they were always aware of. Like they knew that you were an angel, don't get me wrong, but when you left they didn't know, they won't know until you really leave the situation, you know what I mean? I feel like they made you go into hermit mode. They made you feel like you had to figure some more things out before you can do what you wanted to do. They made you feel like you didn't know enough, but you already knew enough. Like I'm getting, as soon as you came out the womb, because you already were like divinely protected, I'm getting like this powerful baby, okay? Like you came out the womb already like wealthy within, you know what I mean? You had a lot of wisdom, and like it was certain things that you did, people just didn't understand it. I know y'all see these babies nowadays, they be like walking and shit at, they be just doing shit so early. I'm getting there, it's that same type of energy with you. Like there were some things that you were doing, they were like, how does this person know how to do this, or how is this person doing all this, you know what I mean? But they just were like, they tried to control it. I don't know, it's a lot here, it's a lot going on. I feel like all of those things that were said about you, it ended up being internalized, you know what I mean? Like the things that, it was like whatever you were doing, there was some people that told you not to do it, some people told you it was okay to do it, some people told you you can do it but you need to do it this way, or you can't do it but you can go and do this. Like they gave you so many different alternatives, and not only that, but just different viewpoints on yourself. Like, oh, you're an angel, you're not a good person, or you're a perfect person, you just need to do this. Or like you had so many ways to view yourself that you didn't know how to view yourself, and you also didn't know what to do. So I feel like you really completely lost yourself within this situation. Like you didn't know how to express this gift anymore, even though you feel it, you feel the gift, you know that it has to come out because it's like a fire burning within you to get something out, you know what I mean? But it's like this fight that other people were having within you, the fight went all the way within. I feel like it went within because you felt the need to take it within, you know what I mean? Like you felt like you couldn't express this to other people. So because you had to like hold it inside of you, it's almost like energy is fighting within you. Like it's like eruptions. It's like energy is erupting within you because if you feel very tense and you feel like, you know, you always, like, if you sit down too long, you have to, like, what am I getting? If you feel really tense and there's certain parts of your body that feels like it's about to blow up, or, like, especially in your pelvis or in your stomach or your heart, okay, even in your throat, like, if you feel like a bunch of tension there, but you don't know what to say, same thing, like, when you're about to cry, and you feel like you can't cry because there's certain people around that's going to make fun of you, or these people ain't going to understand, so you just hold your tears in. It's like your whole fucking chest and your throat, your head just swells up, and you're like, you know, all that energy, it's all energy, it's still there, you know what I mean? So just because you're not getting it out, it doesn't mean that it's not happening within. So I'm getting that. It's the same way, like, some here that you've been needing to express, and I'm getting ever since childhood, like there was always a truth, but these people that held you back, and so all this energy is like exploding, and it's just doing a lot of crazy shit within you. Like you feel like you want to tame something, but it's not able to be tamed because it's beyond you, you know what I mean? Like I feel like with the mind that you have right now that's trying to control it, it really has been taken over by the people who tried to control it in the past. So that's not even you. Like the part of you that feels like you don't want to be this, the part of you that's trying to be good and perfect is really not even you. It's people that try to control you. Okay. So let's see messages. What does Leo need to hear right now? There's definitely an ending here. Wheel of Fortune. Something is ending, but after this ending, something's going to happen. Like it's going to take off, okay? So for some of you, I really had gotten an inheritance. So somebody could be like giving you something that's owed to you, but you didn't get it because I'm getting like, it's crazy because I was listening to a reading earlier and it was saying that somebody could have a change of heart. And when they have this change of heart, it's going to be like on their deathbed. Like this person went through their whole lives trying to control other people or like keep you from seeing something. It's like they had something to do with you being in bondage or you being without. I don't know. It's something they see why you're in your situation, okay? And I feel like once they pass away is when you're gonna be able to see like, oh, like everything's gonna make sense, which that sucks that this person had to pass away for you to be able to reap your reward. But I'm getting like it's something here this person is holding on to that they won't let go until they leave the earth. Like they just don't feel, it's like this person's guilty as fuck. It's a lot of guilt that this person holds. Yeah, this person is like, they don't even sleep at night. I'm getting that they have to take medicine and stuff to go to sleep. This person really goes through a lot mentally because of what they did to you, but really it's like they can get themselves out of this situation because all they have to do is just tell you and like just try to work something out. But I'm getting that they just feel so guilty and ashamed, and like I'm getting this is the same person who put that shame and guilt on you to keep you from being who you were. They made you feel like you couldn't be this person because you were too bad, like you're a bad person if you did this, or that's what it is. But I'm getting this person really put it on you. Like this could have even been like some type of sexual demon or something, or like something where they be like it's something here Like, I'm getting like, if this person was a liar, you knew that they were a liar. It's something that they were so comfortable doing around you that it's like, okay, now that you're doing it, it's a problem. Okay, I'm really getting that type of energy. And they never explained, they never really admitted to the fact that they were the ones who caused you to be who you were today. You know what I mean? I'm getting, they just stole your innocence in some type of way. And I'm getting, you were always innocent the whole time, because you the one, you needed help. They know that you need help. They know that you needed this, like, whatever information they're withholding, you needed this information in order to set yourself free, so you can be like, this is who I am. But no, it's because they wanted control over you. They wanted to keep you from being who you were. This is a lot, okay? They just withheld it. But I'm getting that somebody is sick as fuck, or something's gonna happen. Like, somebody left you some money or a letter, or like, it's a rite of passage. Like, they're allowing you, there's something here that you're restricted from doing right now, but it's in somebody else's hands, which is crazy. That's rare. I'm not understanding how that can be in somebody else's hands, but it is. It's something here, like, they have a hold on you mentally because of something else, like maybe some documents signed, or I don't know, like, but whenever it gets released, that's when you're gonna be free to express. But I'm getting right now, it's like a bunch of chaos within, like, you're fighting with yourself, and you're fighting, like, it's a lot of energies. Demons are just, it's like it's like possessed. Like, people really put their energy within you. So a lot of thoughts are not even yours. A lot of the things that you consider before you take action, that's not even what you would usually consider. You know what I mean? You wouldn't really give a fuck about other people's thoughts or emotions, or like how they would perceive it or something like that. I'm getting that you put a lot of energy into that though. But it's crazy. So at the end of the day though, I feel like you're where you need to be, because there's something here that's going to come out for you. Like, there's no need to go searching for this answer. If anything, stop fighting with yourself, because that's really a big ass thing that's going to help. With you fighting with yourself, you're making this energy go on and on and on. And like I said, that's really not even your energy. It's almost like, let's say you were around a group of people. These people were fighting around you so much, you didn't like it. You didn't like the fact that they always had something negative to say. So you took matters into your own hands. You were like, okay, well, since they want to say this, I'm just going to stop doing this. So you stopped doing it, right? But now that you stopped doing it, all those arguments that everybody was having around you has now went inside of you. You know what I mean? So just because you aren't showing them the action, like, just because they don't have anything to physically see that's tangible on why they're arguing, that doesn't mean that the energy isn't there on, like, the conflicting energies. So I'm getting, like, you know, it's like you still are allowing these conflicts to happen, versus ignoring all the conflict and just allowing, like, whatever you're meant to be doing, allowing that to just happen. You know what I mean? Because that's gonna happen regardless, whether you try to control it or not. And that's what I'm getting, like, this whole time. You know, these people aren't arguing anymore. They're not saying anything to your face anymore. It's just more in their heads, but you can still feel their energy. And I'm getting that it's still keeping you from knowing what to do. It's like you're still in this bondage. You're still being held back. And like you're still in this hermit mode. Like you feel like you have to be in hermit mode, always planning your next step or something like that. But I'm getting that, you know, once you stop all this arguing with yourself, stop allowing other people, like, stop hearing everybody else's opinions and stuff, that's when you're gonna officially know, like, oh, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. And it's crazy because you're gonna be like, damn, I knew this the whole time, but I just didn't have the green light. You know what I mean? A lot of you just want that validation. A lot of you just want other people to be on your side. But once you drop the fact that, once you drop the need to have validation and stuff, then you're gonna actually receive it like from higher source, from God. You know what I mean? It's not gonna be from people. Who are people? You know what I mean? Who gives a fuck what people have to say? I need to hear if God is telling me if I'm on the right track or not. That's what I'm getting though. You're gonna get that confirmation, but that confirmation is gonna come through this passion that you have, like this magnetic pull that you have towards this thing that you want to do anyway. Okay. But yeah, y'all, that's what I have for the Leo. I appreciate y'all for tuning in, and please like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment if it resonates. Okay, I will see y'all in my next one.